Every one of us can make a small change to save the environment. We need to evolve our ways.
One small act can have a far-reaching impact. Many can change the world.
And we can make this world sustainable again.
Sustainability, the use of a renewable resource faster than it can be replenished.
There are two main types of sustainability. One kind is sustainability of resources, such as a species of fish from the ocean, a kind of tree from a forest, or coal from mines. The second type of sustainability is sustainability of an ecosystem. Sustainable development must be evolutionary, be attractive to people, be proactive, and assist the disadvantaged. Sustainable growth is an oxymoron because any steady growth produces large numbers in modest periods of time.
There are 5 things we can do to make the Earth sustainable.
The first thing is that we must be evolutionary rather than revolutionary.
Each of us needs to change our lifestyle to make the planet sustainable again.
We don't necessarily need to make an enormous change in our lives.
We just need to make a lot of small changes to be more eco-friendly.
Recycling is one example of a small change that could have a massive effect.
It would help replenish a lot of natural resources. For example, recycling 1 ton of paper saves the equivalent of 17 trees and 7,000 gallons of water.
That small change would better many lives. It is apparent that we don't need to make such large changes in our everyday lives because for many people it would be very difficult to change so drastically. Just like Stewie in this episode.
What is this? I don't like change!
If we all made those small changes to our lives, we could make the Earth's natural resources sustainable again. To make our Earth sustainable, we must have everyone's support.
There's 7.1 billion people on this planet, and if each of them made strides to save our resources, it would have a massive effect.
However, we are creating a more unsustainable environment every day.
We have a lot of ground to make up for, and unless everybody chips in, we won't be able to get the job done.
For example, if everyone just tried to recycle our soda cans, it would make a huge impact.
Energy saved from 1 recycled aluminum can will operate a TV set for 3 hours, and is equivalent to half a can of gasoline.
Every person pitching in can make this planet sustainable again, and could save a lot of our replenishable natural resources and slow down the elimination of our unreplenishable resources like fossil fuels. In conclusion, we must come together like Peter and Paula Abdul.
2 steps forward,
I take 2 steps back,
we come together.
'cause I'm dressed like a cat.
You know, it ain't fiction.
Just a natural fact,
We come together.
'cause I'm dressed like a cat.
We need to be proactive, not reactive.
Before we come face to face with some of these enormous issues, like pollution control and elimination of fossil fuels, we need to counter the issues.
It's easier to deal with a problem before we actually reach the breaking point in the issue.
If we don't apply the precautionary principle, we could find ourselves too deep within the issue and unable to fix the problem.
It will be too late, like when Peter Griffin talked badly about Sean Connery.
It's too late. The damage is done.
If we're not careful, the world can reach carrying capacity and we will soon run out of natural resources. Making the change to make the Earth's resources sustainable is the right thing to do. To achieve this, we must make the change attractive to all and not attack people with it. Just like the scene with Brian and the boy.
Doggy!
Ow.
Doggy!
Ow.
Doggy!
Too hard.
I like doggy!
Too hard.
Doggy!
Gonna bite.
Doggy!
Gonna bite.
Doggy!
Oh, jeez.
People need to know about this issue so they can make the changes necessary to save our resources.
We can attract more people to make the change if we just explain the problems and how they currently affect us.
If people know the issues, they'll be inclined to make smart, environmentally friendly choices that are necessary to save our natural resources.
The final step is that we must be assisting the disadvantaged and not taking advantage. All people deserve to have a job in a place that is safe and clean.
Nobody should have to work in an environment that's dangerous to them, like the bathroom is in the Griffin house.
Stewie. Hey.
Hey there. So, it's been 24 hours. Got my money?
Oh, you know what? Just give me till next Friday. I'll have it for you.
Oh. Oh, that's funny. I could have sworn I said have it today.
Yeah, I don't have it. Sorry.
Oh, well, all right then. That's good, OJ. Yeah, that hurt? That hurt? Feels so good, does it? No, huh? Yeah, that's what happens, man. Oh my God! Yeah.
Exploiting people to save money isn't really worth it. Saving a little money from costs of production aren't worth the expense of someone's life.
An example of this was Apple. The conditions of their factories in Asia were so bad that they had suicide nets around the building.
Sustainable yield is the highest rate of a renewable resource that can be used without reducing its availability.
Using these 5 methods, we can achieve sustainable yield of our natural resources.
There are a lot of ways that we can make our natural resources sustainable again. The first step is for all of us to work together.